Hello guys, I'm Nona Prince and today we'll be talking about the Kannada film Godhi Banna Sadharana Mykattu. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Written and directed by Hemanth Rao, starring Anant Nag, Rakshit Shetty, Sruthi Hariharan and many more. I like this film and there's a lot to talk about. I made a video why it's difficult to watch old films. You can check it out here. And this film was made in 2015. It feels old. You can tell from watching some of the scenes that they had budget constraints. They lacked particular equipments to shoot what they want to shoot. But that all didn't hamper the storytelling. But it does impact the technical aspects like cinematography and editing. And that's why this film is not flawless. Hemanth Rao loves to use visual techniques, which he really perfected in Kavaludari. If you haven't seen my review, check it out here. Look at the scenes of the son and the doctor searching for the father. To be honest, it's very boring, it's very mundane to show. But he used visual tricks to make it interesting. Using fast forward, using jump cutting, using long exposure shots, using time lapse. And he is a visual storyteller. In his cinematography, he uses a lot of shadows, a lot of silhouettes. Even the framings of the shot, they're telling you more about the characters and the story. He takes you inside the minds of the characters to see what's happening there, how they are perceiving things. And there are a lot of sequences which practically doesn't make sense, but they have a deeper meaning. For example, there's a scene where Ranga, the gangster, he's into his deep thoughts. He locks down everyone in the house and he goes on the tracks. And then he's thinking and then he starts walking away into the shadow as he's disappeared. And in the morning, he's back. Now the scene doesn't make sense plot-wise, but it is telling a story that Ranga finally in his life is on track. The scene also deceives you thinking that he has left or maybe he's going to commit suicide, but then the following scene makes up for it. Guys, if you find value in this video, do hit the like button because when you do that, YouTube promotes this video and more people can watch it. Also consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon to get notification whenever new video drops. Talking about the father-son relationship, I really like that they treated it very maturely. They very well captured the differences between them. The son is a douchebag, but why he is like that? The film goes into it and doesn't treat it as a one-dimensional thing. He feels lonely. When her mother got cancer, all the tension went to her. He feels neglected out. Even in the film he asks when he's drunk, what about my life? And the father too, after the mother died, he was also left alone. And both of them were supposed to be there for each other, but that didn't happen. That scene when Shiva is told that his father donated his kidney for him, I didn't like that scene to be honest. Because I feel fathers generally do a lot more sacrifices and you don't have to exaggerate the sacrifice that he even gave you his kidney to make Shiva realize he's a bad son. But then they brought it back and it was all a lie just to teach him a lesson and to teach all of us a lesson that fathers generally sacrifice a lot for their kids. And I feel happy that the film validated my thought. Like Ustad Hotel, in this film also we get to that selfish versus selfless debate. And I like that the film isn't treated as right and wrong. It lies in that grey area. And when things are not right and wrong, it becomes more conflicting and it's not easy to come to a conclusion, which makes everything very interesting. Alzheimer's is like the worst disease. And if you look practically, for Shiva to level up, to go to Mumbai, to go to US, advance in his career, it's not possible for him to carry his father along with him. Now the context is important. In the film, he's a douchebag. He has so much removed himself from his father that he doesn't care about him, he doesn't love him at all. But what if Shiva cared about his father? He loved his father. Then what? Then what is the right decision? The struggle between being aiming for your career or being selfless, looking for your father and staying there. How do you choose between two things? Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts on that. Definitely there were some issues in the film for me. The first one was the middle part of the film. It just dragged for me, just interrupted the pace of the film. Shiva and Suhana spending so much time searching for him. Now they have to find a book which has all the numbers of his friends and they are just having tea, having coffee, sitting in the park, remembering him, telling his stories, checking out childhood drawings. I get the purpose of all of this. This is very necessary for the story, but the way it was treated, I didn't like it because all the seriousness is gone. You have to find your father. There's no time to sit around and talk and chat. Every second you waste, there's more risk to your father's life. And them just chilling and sitting around doesn't help the scene. All the tension is gone. There's a scene when they finally get that notebook and he's checking the numbers. And then she's like, I'll tell you a story. And like, yeah, he closes the book and yeah, tell me the story. Nope, doesn't work. I did like the film explored the struggle of finding his father, them searching for him for so long. Throughout the film they are searching for him and they are getting frustrated and even we are getting frustrated. Him going to the morgue every time they found a body to see if it's his father or not. Also the ending of them falling in love with each other and him proposing to her like his father did. It was little too much for me. I get the happy ending aspect of it. The scene as a whole in the film works, but they could have done something which not every film can do because this film was so realistic. I wish they didn't go that route. Maybe she has someone she likes and they're getting married. Like, why it has to be, the hero and heroine will come together? Like, the only reason they are together is because they're the hero and the heroine in the film. That's it. And in a film, the hero and heroine has to get together. That's the rule. That breaks the reality of this world. And that's just my opinion. I don't feel that the scene was wrong at all. Even the whole gangster bit going on in the film, it did feel weird to me. I was constantly thinking, why is this there? Why is this whole segment about the gangster there? Maybe to show the father, even in this condition, can help the younger generation, teach them, guide them, and to show how elders are important in our life. Maybe that was the reason. I liked Ranga. I liked his story. It was nice. Even his redemption made sense, but I think the ending when he's dying and his monologue, it was too much. I don't think something like this will change a person so much. They just went overboard with that. Now the film was emotional, but I didn't feel emotional. Maybe it's because of the language. I was reading the subtitles and it really doesn't translate the emotions very well. Even the music and the songs, reading them with subtitles, it doesn't really, have that emotional impact on you. Coming to the acting, I think in the beginning there were some bits, even with Rakshit, that it just felt odd. Like it was not working for me. But overall, at the end of the film, I felt it was really well done. Rakshit and Shruti had a really good chemistry together. But I have to say, Anant Nag stole the whole show. His innocence, his confusion. Oh my god, he did it so well. He played the character so well. I am just a big fan of him. His cluelessness, what is happening around him. It really feels that he doesn't know what's happening. He doesn't remember anything. So guys, those are my thoughts on this film. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, share this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, check out the videos. And if you like them too, do consider subscribing. And I'll see you next time.